To my channel Stan Language. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the further continuation of the quantum numbers, that is the magnetic quantum number. We know that the magnetism generally refers to the word magnetic generally refers to the magnetism, that is the attraction between two objects in respect to of one object having the magnetic properties and another object which is attracted to that magnetic property substance. That is, if this is the magnetic property substance and this is an iron nail, then the iron nail generally attracts towards this magnet because there is some force of magnetic force that is around this region which attracts the iron nail towards the magnet. So the magnetic force is generally the attraction between the two substances in which one substance has a magnetic properties and another has an ability to attract towards the magnetic property substance. As we have discussed in our first video, the magnetic quantum number was proposed by Landé and some pronounce it as Linde. Why did he propose this magnetic quantum number? The magnetic quantum number was proposed by Landé or Linde because he wanted to explain the split of an electron in the magnetic field. That is, he wanted to prove the splitting of an electron under the Zeeman effect. What is a magnetic field? First, suppose let us consider a bar magnet which is having the north pole and the south pole. It is not an iron nail or an iron bar, it is a magnet having the magnetic properties. What is a magnetic field? The general definition of the magnetic field includes the region around the magnet where its influence could be felt. Let us see how. Let us suppose this area to consist of the magnetic field. That is, until this region, the magnetic field of the north-south magnetic bar magnet could be felt. For suppose let us take the iron nail to be situated at a point infinity. This north-south magnet has an ability to attract only up to a certain distance but not up to infinity. So the iron nail does not get attracted towards the bar magnet. But let us consider to be located at a place X which is inside its magnetic field. So it generally attracts towards the north-south magnet because here its influence could be felt. Why I have represented these lines with somewhat bold and even light and even with broken, because we have learned that in the magnetic properties the magnetic field or the magnetic influence could be very hardly or very strongly felt at the poles and very weak at the center. So the poles have been represented with a bold line and the center with somewhat broken chain or broken line. So the magnetic field, the general definition of the magnetic field is that the region around the magnet where its influence could be felt, so that the a magnetic substance gets attracted towards this magnet or any substance which is having a magnetic properties to attract another substance. So in order to explain the split of an electron in this magnetic field, the Landé proposed the magnetic quantum number. We have seen that the statement, the split of an electron. What is the split of an electron? First, suppose let us take the electron to be considered in the magnetic field. The split of an electron is the space orientation of the electron. The space orientation, that is how it could be located in different subshells. These subshells are known as the orbitals. That is, the subshells are further categorized into the smaller ones which are known as the orbitals. In the previous video, that is when discussing about the azimuthal quantum number, we have followed this chain. Shells, two subshells, And the further division of the subshells are the orbitals. That is, the magnetic quantum number generally discusses about these orbitals. That is, how it splits in a magnetic quantum number in order to find the space orientation. That is, to how it splits in a magnetic field. They have designated a thing that is known as the orbitals, like the subshells or the shells. They have designated something which is known as the orbitals. So the space orientation is nothing but the location of an electron in a magnetic field. In order to explain the split, he have designated with the orbitals, which explains the space orientation. Space orientation means how it is located. That is, on basing on these subshells, these orbitals are being present. The magnetic quantum number values always have a formula of 2n plus 1. That is, the space orientations or the orbitals are always of the formula 2n plus 1. The values of the magnetic quantum number denoted by m or small m or nm are denoted by 2l plus 1. The orbitals having the value of 2l plus 1. For suppose let us consider to the subshell S. For the subshell S, the number of space orientations of the orbitals are 2n plus 1 given by the magnetic quantum number given by the formula 2l plus 1. For S, the value of L equals to 0. So, on substituting 1. So, for S subshell, the magnetic quantum number have only the value of 1 as given by formula 2l plus 1. So the S orbital could only be represented in only one way. That is, the space orientation of an electron in a S subshell could only be located in one way. That is, we will be discussing in the next video how the S orbital will be located only in the X, Y, Z axis. Because as they have only one value, how they will be located? It will be located equally in all the X, Y and Z values. And on going on considering the P, having a value of L equals to 1. Substituting 2 plus 1, 3 values. So the P shell, the electrons present in the P could be arranged in 3 different ways. That is Px, Py, Pz. That is in the x-axis, in the y-axis and the z-axis. These Px, Py, Pz also have the nodal planes. What is a nodal plane? The nodal plane is nothing but the region in which this electron could not be found, or the very less probability of finding this electron. That is, the nodal plane of x is yz, y is xz, z is xy. The regions in which this Px, Py, Pz could not be found is the nodal plane, which is given as yz, xz, y, xy for Px, Py, Pz. And going on considering the D, the value of L equals to 2. And substituting the electrons found in the D could only be arranged in 5 different ways, which we will be discussing in the next video, how this D could be arranged in 5 different ways. And the F, L equals to 3, 6 plus 1 equals to 7. The F could be arranged in 7 different ways along the X, Y and Z axis, which we will be going into discussion of the next video. But before going into the discussion of the next video, what is an node or an antinode? On discussing a node, it is for 1s orbital, which will be going discussing in the further videos of the off-boss principle, Hund's rules of which will be going on discussing. Antinode is the region where this orbital can be mostly found. That is, 1s orbital is mostly found near the nucleus and rarely found out of the nucleus. So antinode refers to the region in which this electron is very close to the nucleus, and the node refers to the region where this electron is less formed. That is electron cloud distribution. In the previous video we have discussed the electron cloud distribution. We have said this, that the electron somewhat will be like this. That is the probability of finding. Here it will be more probability of finding, and here it will be very less of probability of finding. So this is known as the node, and this is known as the antinode, and this is known as the node. So the magnetic quantum number generally gives the space orientations, that is known as the orbitals, that is how they could be arranged in different ways when it is split under a magnetic field. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel and comment if you like this video. Thank you.